Yo, 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 what up, what up? What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing, yo. I'm back at it with another boxing video. Post-fight reviews, post-fight results. We got the WBO 135 lightweight strap on the line. And the two combatants fighting for it is two undefeated fighters. One from Youngstown, Ohio, man by the name of Abdullah Mason from USA, Jack, versus the British guy by the name of Sam Noakes. Both, like I said, coming into this fight undefeated. And this fight was a war, man. From round 1 through round 12, these guys put it all on the line. You know, a lot of people thought Abdullah Mason would walk through this guy. But Sam Mason, although he's not, I said Sam Mason, excuse me, Sam Noakes, although he's not as athletic and as explosive as far as putting his punches together like maybe an Abdullah Mason is, well, he didn't get the memo, and he tried to play roughhouse tactics, not dirty tactics, but he had to make adjustments because he couldn't beat Abdullah Mason strictly straight up and down with just straight up and down boxing. So the first round was close. I gave that one to Sam Noakes, although both guys landed some punches. But I was very concerned about the man Abdullah Mason's defense. You know what I mean? Abdullah Mason's defense, in my opinion, was it was average at best. You know, he was getting tagged with a lot of shots that if he just moved his head or maybe sidestepped, used his footwork, you know. And this is where, you know, you find out guys' flaws and their strengths. You know, you can't tell a guy's flaws and strengths when they fighting against guys that have no business being in the ring with them. But Sam Noakes, he withstood. He took a lot of body shots and the uppercuts. Abdullah Mason was landing them uppercuts. But this guy had the better combination punching, and that's what amazed me. You know what I mean? Abdullah Mason would get caught with like three punches in the pocket, and they ain't even move his head, ain't even pull out with his chin up in the sky. You know what I mean? He just ate them. And really and truly, I don't think that's a good recipe or tactic when you're going to be fighting against now world class fighters if you're going to be holding a strap. You know what I mean? And this fight was a close fight all through and through. You know what I mean? Sam Noakes got his head busted up, or his eye, excuse me, with an accidental headbutt clash. I believe that was in like round 3 or so. So Slim was leaking all through round 3, all the way through the duration of the fight till round 12. But he's a strong dude as far as he has a tough mentality. You know what I mean? He ate a lot of punches, you know, but his combination punching was superb. You know what I mean? And Abdullah Mason, he ate a lot of big punches too, straight up and down. And this guy is not a guy who don't crack. You know, Sam Noakes is 17-0 with 15 knockouts. I don't know the guys he knocked out, but he obviously can put his punches together. You know what I mean? And he sure enough did that. So um, going into round 12, the final round, that was a round if Sam Noakes, in my opinion, if he had won that round on my card, then this fight would be a draw. But Abdullah Mason, in my opinion, he barely edged out round 12, and that's to me the difference of this fight. I had this fight 7 rounds to 5 in favor of the man Abdullah Mason. You know, not a pretty fight, but this is a world title fight. You know, these guys, both of them, put it all on the line, and Abdullah Mason didn't get a cakewalk. You know, I was just talking with somebody recently, and they swear up and down that Abdullah Mason is the goods. I told him, well, we'll have to find out this weekend. You know, I am favoring him to win this Sam Noakes fight, but I haven't seen him in there with the type of live caliber fighters that, in my opinion, could give the man Abdullah Mason problems. I've seen him get dropped before. I actually made a video about that before, and I called it growing pains. And this is basically another stage of growing pains. No shame in his game, Abdullah Mason. He's the youngest champion in the professional sport of boxing right now, and you got to give him all credit for digging deep in that 12th round. Although they both took big punches, both of them did. I got to give him his credit for withstanding and coming through and winning that 12th round. And in my card, winning this round 7 rounds to 5. I believe both two judges had it 7 rounds to 5 in favor of Abdullah Mason, and then another judge had it at least like 9 rounds to 3. I think he's smoking crack or something. I don't think they even allow drugs in Riyadh season, or he's smoking wet. He probably smoking the dippers, you know what I mean? Because that is an outrageous score. Ain't nobody win this 9 rounds in this fight. Are you mad? Anyways, B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Thanks for everybody coming through. Hit the thumbs up on your way in, on your way out. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in like 30 minutes after this Bam Rodriguez fight. Gone.